Hi, and happy to be back. First of all, I want to talk about how to be spiritually alert. From the word spiritually alert, it means that you're supposed to be active or being aware of something in the spirit realm. And initially, in the beginning, we were more alert in the spirit realm, and that was because you'd see how God related with Adam. They would more of easily get together and communicate, and they didn't even realize that they were naked. So it means they were more of in the spirit realm than in the physical realm. And after they'd sinned, now we lost that connection in the spirit. We lost it to some extent, and we became more aware of the physical realm because of what happened in the beginning. Jesus came and changed the situation. Now we are supposed to be alert in the spirit, but it's something that you're supposed to do personally, because each and every one of us is a spiritual being, and our origin is from there. So you find that everything that you see happening around your life, it begins in the spirit realm before it manifests in the physical. So you have to be more aware of the spirit realm than the physical. The physical is just a temporary thing because it keeps on changing day in, day out. Now, dangers of not being spiritually alert. If you're not spiritually alert, first of all, you will realize that you are not hearing in the spirit, yet you have the ears, and then you'll find that you have the eyes, but you can't observe, because for you to see in the spirit, you have to be observant. You can see something, but because you're not keen enough, it's going to elude you. You are not going to be able to perceive what it's trying to tell you. And dangers of not being spiritually alert are you end up being imprisoned by the enemy. That is according to Isaiah 42:18 to around 22. When you are imprisoned by the enemy, it means you've been placed in something like a cell, and you cannot do certain things, or you cannot progress to certain extent because you are limited, or you are placed in a certain state for a very long time by the enemy. And for you to come out of it, you have to return to the scriptures and know that Jesus declared liberty to the captives. When he declared liberty to the captives, it means you have to take that word and declare it upon your life, that you are free from the captivities of the enemy. And for that to happen, you have to realize it's upon you to come out of it. He said he declared you out. He declared the captives free, but he did not pull them out of captivity. You have to take yourself out of that captive situation. Secondly, you find that you will be plundered and robbed. Mostly, if you want to realize you are being plundered, you will see it in dreams happening first. Either it will be money, or it will be your job, or it will be your health. So the enemy can plunder, either even kill some of your family members. So if you're not keen to see in the spirit, to know when the enemy wants to plunder and to intercept it or to come against it, you'll be plundered by the enemy most of the time. So those are the dangers, and it's not good for you to continuously be in a situation where you are losing things, or you are just about to get something and then you don't get it because somehow you've been shortchanged by the enemy. Then the next one, you become a prey to the enemy. When you're a prey to something, you are being attacked, and yet because you are not spiritually alert, you cannot see where the attack is coming from. You are more of living in what is already happening. So for you to be able to come out of such situation where you are being attacked, you have to know which spirit is attacking you and how is it attacking you, or from where is it attacking you, so that you know how to deal with it. And this can only happen if you are alert to know that the attack is coming, and you have to pray against it so that it doesn't come to pass. And when you are alert, you will also be able to know whether you have been already attacked and it's manifesting, and how you can counter it, or how you can deal with the situation. And the last part is when you have been attacked, or when you are under the enemy's influence because you are not alert spiritually, most of the time you cannot save yourself because you don't know what is happening in your life. You are like living in darkness. What you can see is only the end results of what has been happening in the spirit. So you have to be awake in the spirit, or get somebody who can see in the spirit to help you know where your problem is, so that you know where you're fighting your battles from and how you can win them. And how to be spiritually alert can be in several ways, like through prayers. And mostly it happens when you pray in tongues a lot. When you pray in tongues, you end up like having visions and you become more clearer. You end up hearing God more clearly. And then the next thing you find that when you worship a lot, that is also another thing I've experienced. When you spend more time in the presence of God just worshiping, you end up receiving information from God, or you end up seeing visions. And then another way to be spiritually alert is be alert to your dreams. Be aware of what you're dreaming. Take note of them, know what is happening, so that if there's any demonic maneuvers in your life, you can be able to counter them, or you can be able to reverse them before they come to manifest. And the last one is, you find that maybe because of if you are too sinful, you end up like being blinded in the spirit. The more you go deep into the other side of the enemy, when you become more of the world, you feel like you are not able to see in the spirit because you are not connected to God. So I believe that if we begin to draw more near to God, we'll be able to see more clearly. And thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.